Welcome back to Fit for Golf. This is workout number 5 of the core strength and flexibility series on the intermediate level. If you're enjoying these videos, please like, share them with your friends, and subscribe. It'll help us out a great deal. Today, all you're going to need is your handy dandy rolled up towel. So go ahead and grab that and let's get started. So here we are on workout number 5 of the core strength and flexibility series. This is the intermediate level. Let's dive right in. We'll do some stretching. We'll start with the neck. Tuck your chin to your chest and roll your neck over to the right, around the back, and around the left to the center and stop. Roll the neck to the left. Creaking and cracking all along the way. Slowly around while you breathe deeply. Chin to chest and stop. We'll do a back fold, so interlock your fingers. Place your hands behind your head. Feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to push our head back into our hands. Arching that back, feeling the stretch in the upper to middle back. Breathing deeply. On the exhales, push a little bit more. Good. Keep your hands interlocked. Reach them up to the ceiling. We're going to do the same motion. We're going to just lean back. Try to pull your shoulders back behind your ears, reaching to the ceiling. And you feel a stretch in the middle to lower back. Breathing deeply. Very good. We'll go into the around the world. Feet a little wider than hip width. Fingers interlocked up over your head. And we'll go towards the right. Very slowly, squeezing the abs as you swing down through the bottom. And up. Stopping at the middle, nice deep breath. And ranging to the left. Nice and slow, squeezing the abs. Down through the middle. Feeling the stretch in your legs as you come through and up the right side. Back to the middle and stop. Hands on your thighs. We're going to bend at the waist. Do a forward fold here. So get to 90 degrees. Support your hands. Support your weight with your hands on your thighs. Very good. And take a deep breath on the exhale. Let's relax down. Reach for the floor. As you can see, my feet are about shoulder width apart. Really feel the stretching in the back of your legs and your lower back. If you're reaching the floor and it's too easy, you can cross your hands, fold your hands over in the front. Let your head feel heavy, let your arms feel heavy. Breathe deep and enjoy this stretch. So come up, bend the knees. Squeeze the abs and stand. Let's get into the workout now. We'll start like we always do with the balance. Planting the left foot firmly on the ground. I want you to reach your front foot forward and off the ground. And hold here. Use the wall if you need to. Stop me if you've heard this before. Use the wall, use a bureau. Focus on one spot out in front of you. Arms out if you need it. Let's bring the right foot out to the right. This particular balance posture is also good for your hip. You'll feel that up here. Strengthening that hip as we hold this. A couple of deep breaths. And now point your right foot to the back. And hold. Focusing on that one point on the wall in front of you. Hopefully it's not my mug. Couple of deep breaths. And stand. Plant the right foot securely on the ground. Left foot goes forward and in the air. Holding that there. Staring at the one point in the wall in front of you. I generally find that the weight on the right foot is kind of in the middle, but maybe a little on the outside of the foot. I don't know if that makes sense to you, if that helps. But try to center your weight in the middle of that foot that's planted down. And again, sometimes it goes a little bit to the outside of the foot. Let's move the left foot out to the left. Feeling that stretch a little in the hip here as we balance. And we'll hold it here. Do a couple of deep breaths. Nice job. Now bring the left foot to the back. And hold. Come a long way from just having the one knee up. That's great. Keep up the good work. Couple of deep breaths. And stand. Got one more balance exercise here. I want you to try something a little bit new. Planting the right foot on the ground, the left foot on the ground, since we did the right already. Left foot on the ground. I want you to bring the right foot up. Okay, and what I want you to try to do is get your ankle over your knee. So your right ankle's over your knee, kind of like a figure four. We've done tree pose before. Let's just kind of rest the ankle on the knee or just above the knee if you can. This is a lot more difficult. We're in the intermediate series. We're just going to keep pushing here. Use the wall if you need to. Focus on your one spot. Couple of deep breaths. You'll see my left leg is moving all over the place. That's just building strength and stability. Place the right foot down on the ground. Firmly secure. Raise the left leg up, bending the left knee. And try to set the left ankle just above the right knee. Like a figure four. We've done tree before. Let's do it like this. Use the wall if you need to. Push through this. You see my right leg is kind of moving all over the place. Again, that's a good thing. As I fall. Catch yourself. You got me there. Couple of deep breaths. And stand. Good job. We're going to start with a chair pose. So we're going to go a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to have our palms in front of us, chest up high, and we're going to drop our bottom as if we're sitting in a chair. This is a squat and a hold. So we're going to get down there. Try to get to 90 degrees if you can. If you have to be up here, that's fine. We're going to hold this for a little while today, since we're in the intermediate. If you're getting this far, that's great. I don't want you to be down here like a catcher. That defeats the purpose. We're trying to build the muscles in the legs. You feel it in your quads. Feel it through all the leg muscles here, gaining stability. And I don't want you forward either. Try to be nice and upright. Keep those palms together in front of you. As we hold here, we're going to slowly come up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand. Good. Shake it out. Bounce around. Practice a golf swing. And we'll get right back into it. We'll do another chair pose. Same thing, a little bit wider than hip width apart. Chest up high, palms together. Drop your bottom down. And we're going to hold here. Try to get to 90 degrees. And hold it. Chest forward. Smiling. Breathing deeply. And hold. We're going to slowly come up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Shake that out. Couple of deep breaths. Go ahead and grab your rolled up towel. And if you can do it the long way, that's good. Do a little bit of a twist here. So stand as far apart as your feet would be for your normal golf swing. And we'll have the towel at our chest, elbows flared. You see my little turtles there. And we're just going to turn our torso to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Again, if you've done this one before, very important to keep the hips facing forward as you turn your torso. Deep breaths on the exhale, twist a little more. Fighting to keep the hips forward. Don't want them to turn. And come back to center. Nice deep breath. Turn to the right. Reaching that right elbow back to the wall, looking over the right shoulder. Fighting to keep those hips square. Breathing deeply on the exhale. Right, twist a little bit more. Come back to center. We'll do it one more time to the left. Looking over the left shoulder. Really fighting to turn that chest open towards the wall on the side. Fighting to keep the hips forward. On the exhale, give a little bit more of a twist. Never to the point of pain. Back to center. And we're going to turn to the right now. Looking over the right shoulder. Keeping those hips forward facing. On the exhale, twist a little more. You're really going to enjoy this when you get out on the course and you can get a nice big turn on your drives, creating more club head speed and more distance. We're good with the towel for now. Go back to another chair pose. We're going to go wide this time. So I want your feet out pretty wide, almost twice the hip width. Okay, and what we're going to do again, same thing, chest high, palms together, drop your bottom down. As low as you can go. If this is as low as you can go, that's good. You can drop a little bit more. You're going to work a little bit harder. Do that. Try to get to 90 degrees. Once you do that in this wide stance, you're going to feel really nice stretch in the hips. So you get a double benefit on this one. Chest is high, palms are together, holding this pose. One deep breath. We're going to slowly come up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. Very good. Shake that out. A couple of deep breaths. And back to our wide stance. Chest up, palms together. Drop your bottom down. As low as you can get. Again, as lower you get, the more you're going to feel this in the hips. I promise you it feels good. Hold it here. Chest is nice and high, palms are together. Breathing deeply. We're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand. Excellent job. Take a couple of deep breaths. Catch your breath here. I know that wasn't easy. We're going to work our way down to our tabletop position. So the hands and the knees. We've gone through this before. The palms under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Okay, we're going to do a couple of planks here. So step back into a push-up position. Arms should be nice and straight. Again, those palms should stay under your shoulders. We're going to hold this here. It's great for your core strength. If you want to challenge yourself, squeeze your glutes. And tighten your abs. And hold those. Hold this pose. Hold this pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tabletop. If you need to come off your arms for a second, that's fine. One deep breath. Back into tabletop. Our forefingers should be facing forward. Our thumbs should be pointing to the middle towards each other. Palms under your shoulders. Step back into your push-up or plank position. Arms are straight. You want your spine to feel nice and long from the top of your head all the way down to your bottom of your spine. Nice and long in the spine. Reaching your ears out and away from your shoulders. If you want to challenge yourself, squeeze the glutes. Tighten the abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. And you can come off your arms. Take a couple of deep breaths as we work ourselves onto our left side. We'll do our usual twist here on our back. So from your left side, knees at 90 degrees, hips at 90 degrees. That left arm forward, the right arm to the ceiling. Let the right arm fall to the right. Open your chest to the ceiling. Your head comes to the ground. Right arm feels heavy. You can put your left hand on your right knee to prevent your knee from coming up. Nice deep breaths. As you exhale, relax your muscles, letting that right arm fall to the ground. Good. Squeeze your abs and bring your knees to the center and turn onto your right side. As usual, I'll switch so you're not looking at my hindquarters. 90 degrees of the hips, 90 degrees of the knees, right arm out straight. Left arm to the ceiling, let it fall to the left. Chest opens to the ceiling, head goes to the ground. Left arm feels heavy. Breathing deeply, relaxing the muscles. Your right hand can go on the left knee if you wish. Take a couple of deep breaths and enjoy this stretch. By now you should be getting quite a bit closer to the ground with that left hand. Very good. Tighten the abs. Bring the knees to the center. And we're going to stand up. And we'll do a little bit more twisting. In the earlier video, we had our 1 foot forward and our knee on the ground as we did these twists. We're going to work ourselves a little bit harder in this one. So what I want you to do is step the right foot forward, the left foot way back. Okay, so you're kind of like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to lean forward, bending that knee so the knee is forward over the heel, dropping that left knee down, not to the ground, using your legs to hold yourself up. Now we'll go field goal post arms. And twist to the left. You're going to get some balance here as well as a twist stretch. Looking over your left shoulder. Deep breaths on the exhale, twist a little more. Come back to center. Feel the burn in those legs. Twist to the right, driving that right elbow back. Looking over your right shoulder. Deep breaths on the exhale, twist a little more. Come back to center and stand. Good job. Shake that out. We're going to repeat the sequence with our left foot forward. I'll go on the side so you can kind of get a feel for it. Okay, so we're nice and long in the legs. We're going to go lean forward with the weight. The knee is underneath the heel. Bending the right knee. Go to field goal post arms. We're going to twist to the left. Go over the left shoulder. Deep breaths on the exhale. Twist a little bit more. Come back to center. Twist to the right. Hi. Look over the right shoulder. Hold it. Feel the burn in the legs. Deep breath on the exhale. Twist a little more. Come back to center. Stand. Wow. We're not in the beginner series anymore, Dorothy. Shake that out a bit. It's very good. We're going to work our way back to our tabletop position. Couple of deep breaths here before we get into it. Go into tabletop, knees under the hips, palms under the shoulders. We're going to do a cat-cow stretch. So we're going to tuck our chin to our chest, drive the pelvis forward, push off your arms, trying to arch the back nice and high in the middle. Breathing deeply. And we'll go the opposite way, raising the chin nice and high, the ears away from the shoulders, tailbone towards the sky, arching the back down in the middle. Breathing deeply. Very good. Come back to tabletop and come off your arms for one moment. We're going to do a little bit of hip work here. The exercise commonly known as a fire hydrant, as you'll see in a minute why. I'm going to turn on an angle so you can kind of get a feel for it. We're going to go back into tabletop. And we are going to lift the right knee out to the right, like a dog on a fire hydrant. And hold. A lot of the weight now is on the right hand. You should feel that in that right hip. If you can only get this far, do that. Try to get the knee up to 90 degrees and bring it back down to center. Nice deep breath. And we're going to raise the left knee up now, like a dog on a fire hydrant, trying to get to 90 degrees. A lot of the weight is in the left hand. Holding. Good. Bring that back down to tabletop. Couple of nice deep breaths. You can come off your arms if you need to for a second here. And we're going to raise that right knee up one more time. Trying to get to 90 degrees. Great for hip strength here, guys. Holding that there. A little bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. And raising the left knee. Trying to get to 90 degrees. Feeling that work in your hip. Couple of deep breaths. Raise the knee a little higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to tabletop. Come off your hands. Couple of deep breaths. And work your way onto your back for some ab work. As usual with the ab work, we want our heels to be up as close to our bottom as we can. Palms are on the ground. Let's take 1 minute here just to take some deep breaths and recover. Really working hard today, guys. Keep it up. We're almost there. So let's place our left hand on the chest. Right arm to the ceiling. We're going to sit up and reach the right hand to the right ankle. And hold. Trying to get the palm to the ankle. We're not grasping. We're just reaching towards the ankle. Rather than being straight up, you're working more of the oblique muscles on the side of your abdomen. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Nice deep breath. Right hand on the chest, left arm up to the ceiling. Sit up, reach the left hand to the left ankle, and hold here. Again, we're not grasping. We're just reaching, working the abs and the obliques. Couple of nice deep breaths, soft in the face. Let the fire be in the belly, not in your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Nice deep breath. And repeat. Left hand on the chest, right arm to the ceiling, reaching the right hand towards the right ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down. One deep breath. Right hand on the chest, left hand up towards the ceiling. Sitting up, reaching the left hand to the left ankle. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax back down. And a couple of nice deep breaths here to refresh. And let's work our way back into tabletop. I know how much you love the tabletop position. From here, we can do a lot of different exercises. Okay, make sure you've got your palms under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We're going to reach our right hand out straight forward to the wall in front of us. Straighten our left leg, straight as can be, pointing the toe at the back wall. Trying to lift it up as high as you can. We're holding here, using the abs. Couple of deep breaths. Hold. Hold. Come back to tabletop. Good job. Nice deep breath. Good. Reaching the left arm straight ahead. Straightening the right leg. Pointing the toe at the back wall. Trying to make sure that right leg is nice and straight. Lift it up. Reaching forward with the hand. Reaching back with your toes. Trying to get that right leg up more. Work your core. Strengthen your glutes. You can see my arm is shaking. That's good. Couple of deep breaths here. And back to tabletop. Good job. Take a couple of deep breaths. Work your way back to standing. Grab your rolled up towel. I hope you didn't throw it across the room. Do some mountain pose here. You're familiar with this one. Tucking the towel between your thighs. Feet as close together as they need to be to hold the towel in place. We're squeezing the legs so the towel moves back. Good. Squeezing the glutes. Tightening the abs. Chest high, palms forward. Long in the neck. Breathing deeply. Squeezing the legs. Squeezing the glutes. Tightening the abs. Breathing deeply. Keep squeezing. Hold it. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job. Nice deep breath. This is as hard or as easy as you want to make it. If you're standing there and you're not squeezing the muscle groups, you're not working as hard, do the best you can to squeeze them for the duration that we're holding here. So, squeeze the leg muscles, driving the towel back, tightening the glutes, squeezing the abs, chest forward, long in the neck, palms forward, chest is high, squeezing those muscle groups, breathing deeply, squeeze the muscles, tightening the legs, squeezing the glutes, tightening the abs. One more deep breath, guys. Good, relax. Now you can throw the towel across the room. Shake that out a little. You're doing great, guys. We're almost there. Stick with it. You've got this. We're going to go back to where we started with some squats. We're going to go really wide. Okay? Almost as wide as you can get. We're going to have our chest nice and high, palms together. Instead of dropping straight, we're going to drop the bottom, bending the right knee so the bottom drops to the right. Left leg stays straight. Right leg is bent. Your chest is high, your palms are forward. Just kind of settling in. Go as low as you can here. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand. Very good. Nice deep breath. Okay, same thing. We're going to bend the left knee this time. Palms together. We're going to drop our bottom as we bend the left knee, keeping the right leg straight. Dropping in again. The lower you can go, the more work this is. Try to get to 90 degrees here. If you can only be this far, only be this far. Try to work yourself down. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand. Very good. A couple of deep breaths. And we'll finish with our balance posture like we usually do. Very good. Since we've worked you pretty hard today, we'll do a basic. Plant the left foot. Raise the right knee up. And just hold that here. Count to 100. Just kidding. We'll see if we can get you to a minute here. Use the wall if you need to. You know my advice is to look at something straight ahead. Keep that knee nice and high. You feel a little bit of work in the glutes there, as well as in the hip. A couple of deep breaths. Hold it here. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Nice job. Let's plant the right foot. Lifting the left foot up, bending at the left knee. Toes pointed forward at me. A couple of deep breaths as we hold this. Not really counting to 100. We'll do a minute here if we can. If I can figure in my head what 1 minute is. A couple of deep breaths. You'll notice when I take my deep breaths, I'm breathing in through my nose and exhaling through a small circle. That's called pursed lip breathing. I'll explain that in a video short, coming soon. Nice deep breath. Exhale. Keeping that left knee up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Great job today, guys. We really worked hard. Proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. We'll see you at the next video. Until then, hit them straight.